How long has it been since you watched the NBA? Do you still think today's NBA is enjoyable? Recently, I've seen many people online saying that the games aren't fun anymore, that the NBA has been interesting for many years. To be honest, I feel the same way. If it were only me thinking the NBA isn't enjoyable, then maybe the problem would be mine. But if a whole bunch of people feel that way, then the problem lies with the league. As fans, we like players either because we enjoy their playing style or because of their spiritual qualities, meaning their fight, their competitive fire. If you take playing style and competitive fire and compare today's players with those of the past, you'll notice that today's NBA lacks both. Even keeping the same level as before would have been acceptable, but the NBA is not even close now. Other than a small group of stars maintaining distinct styles, most players look nearly identical in how they play. As for competitive fire, there are only a handful left. To put it bluntly, today's players lack the idol quality, and the league script is bad. No matter how advanced a team's tactics are or how fast the pace is, it's like modern movies filled with CG, lots of special effects but with terrible stories and weak acting. At first, the novelty may keep you watching, but after a while, people stop buying. It's like the 1980s version of Journey to the West. Something people of the 80 seconds, 90 seconds, even the 0 seconds will still revisit, even though nowadays you could create something similar with a PowerPoint. The actors back then had to at least be able to portray a monkey well. That show is a classic, classics don't fade. But fast minus food movies. Walk out of the theater and you already forget what the plot was. As for the acting, just glaring your eyes counts as acting? Today's NBA feels the same way. That's why people say the game isn't as good as before. First, speaking of style, fans want to watch the clash of different styles, both team styles and individual styles. But today's NBA teams all play the same way. The differences are subtle at best. In the past, many teams had very distinctive identities, like Adelman's Princeton Kings, D'Antonis 7- Ekins- or minus less songs, Don Nelson's Run - and minus Gun Mavericks and We Believe Warriors, or George Karl's Supersonics with Ray Allen and Rashid, who was stretching the floor. Those were fast minus pace teams. There were also defensive teams, Popovich as Spurs, Larry Brown's Pistons, teams with dominance enters pounded inside, playing mostly half-minus court sets. Each team had its own unique mark. You could name a team and immediately recall its style. Fans then chose teams based on the style they liked, and liking a superstar didn't mean you liked only that superstar's team. Kobe or Iverson fans also enjoyed watching the Kings back then. That's the appeal of team identity. Next, player style. Let me clarify something. 3-point duels are not inherently boring. Take the 2005 charity game team. Ines Mack and Doritas exchanged long range bombs, each shooting farther and farther out until midcourt became their reign. There was no defense, sure, but it was fun, because it was a battle between two elite scorers who refused to back down. That sense of duel is what fans love. But today, it's just you shoot one, I shoot one, more like comparing who has the hotter hand. It lacks the confrontation. And honestly, today's defense is softer than before. Winning requires offense, championships require defense, but games with nothing but defense aren't fun either. Spurs versus Pistons in the finals was the dullest matchup ever. Pure offense and pure defense both fail to satisfy. Ain't able with many dishes of different flavors means at least one dish will suit you. Players with different styles serve as those different dishes. In the past, every position had superstars with signature moves, Kobe's fadeaway, Duncan's bank shot, T-max, pull-up, Carter's windmill dunks, and so on. Each superstar had a defining trait that attracted fans of various tastes. People who played basketball casually often imitated their idols' moves, footwork, or shooting form. Today's players are all minus around with stronger physiques, but being all minus around is blurred positions and reduced individuality. Because of modern rules encouraging offense and limiting defense, players don't need many advanced moves to get open. They figured out that no matter how complex your move is, the basket is still worth only 2 or 3 points. Complex moves cost more energy and increase injury risk, so players stopped showcasing flair. Another reason NBA isn't as exciting now, players lack spiritual qualities. Results matter in sports, but beyond results, there's spirit, something inspiring. Bolt is undoubtedly the greatest trender, but once minus history talent. But the man who finished the marathon on one leg, a hollow eye, is great in his His words, "My country sent me 7,000 miles not to start the race, but to finish it," have inspired countless people. Most people aren't geniuses, they're ordinary. Ordinary people relate more to perseverance. That's what the older generation of NBA players embody. "You may beat me, but you won't break me." Reggie Miller lost to Jordan repeatedly, but he never backed down. He even mocked Jordan's tongue-liness out shooting in front of the media. In his Hall of Fame speech, he said, "On that game minus winning, I fouled you, I pushed you, but I made the shot." He spent his entire career losing to Jordan, but he proved to Pacers fans that they never chose the wrong guy. Their leader stood up to the god of basketball as a mere mortal. Fans value not only championships, the journey of their favorite player chasing over. They want to see effort, struggle, sacrifice, not excuses or demands to join a super team. Garnett spent 12 seasons in Minnesota giving everything despite lacking championship support. When the Wolves rebuilt and traded him, their fans gave only blessings. When he returned late in his career, they welcomed him home. Iverson fought 10 years in Philly. When he came back with the Nuggets and kissed the Sixers center minus Port logo as fans brand, players and fans uplifted. Those players became symbols potent in their city. Today, players have better medical support, better training, fewer career monocytes. Good, they also made them greenhouse flowers protecting black and women. Once, the league tolerates superteams. The salary cap feels meaningless. There are only so many superstar slots, so many cameras to go around. Once a star becomes relevant, he jumps to a contender. The league's acceptance of super teams kills the journey and the suspense. Sports thrive on uncertainty. If you already know the winner before the tip might have off, the excitement is dead. Watching live becomes no different from watching a replay. If all stars join one team, who wants to watch? The Warriors had stacked talent, but many people found no emotional thrill because winning felt inevitable. Not everyone is a Warriors fan, nor a Curry or Durant fan. What about every other fan base? The fun of fandom comes from the emotional ups and downs during the game. A great play hits you with dopamine. A win brings joy. It's like gambling, the thrill as in flipping the card. Super teams also make blame minus shifting worse. In the past, one superstar carried a franchise when the team lost. The responsibility was his. Now when multiple stars team up, losses turn fan bases against each other instead. It's like game. In 5v5 games, blame is easy to shift. But in 1v1 games like StarCraft or Warcraft, losing just means you're bad, no excuses. The last issue is the fan environment. Fans argued in the past too, but at least after the trolls left, real fans had meaningful discussions. T-Mac fans, Carter fans, Iverson fans, they bantered but also respected each other. In real life, they might even grab drinks together reminiscing about the old days. AI fans would praise Carter's dunks, Carter fans would praise T-Mac shooting. T-Mac fans would admire Kobe's spirit, and Kobe fans would respect Iverson's skill. Today's new fan bases. More like celebrity minus sidle fandom, shallow and toxic. Do I miss the old internet forums? Absolutely. Lastly, do unique players still exist? Yes, Irving is an artist with a distinctive style, though his skill is too hard for most people. Players with strong competitive spirit. Jimmy Butler is one, but a few individuals aren't enough to save the league. Why do I say Adam Silver is part of the problem? David Stern already created a successful model for the NBA. Silver simply had to follow it, but he insisted on rewriting the script, leading to today's declining viewing experience. He has to take responsibility. If you like my video, please like and follow. See you in the next one.